How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is part 11 of the playthrough. Last time we recruited Emmerich, our final companion to recruit. He is the Fade expert that we've been looking for. He's a necromancer from the Mornwash, and he also has a companion of his own named Manfred. It's really cool. And now where we are, we gotta go meet with the Grey Wardens, and Morrigan also wants to have a conversation with us in Dogtown. However, we got a couple of companion quests to do, and there's some companions around the lighthouse that want to have some conversations, so we're going to do that first. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated and helps out the channel a lot. I appreciate it. And let's go.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in. Just a few essentials.
Keeps calling you
Manfred
Professor.
was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's fine.
It's, big, floaty, fancy walls.
Oh, but there's so much more to it than that.
But Lara seems to think so too.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
We've seen weirder.
We'll be fighting weirder stuff than necromancy.
Ah, that's the hope. Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
I prefer big weapons.
Or you could just bring along a really big sword.
Only if you know what to do with it. You hit a rageling in the flank, you'll just send him into a frenzy.
And these will help.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Okay. Who's it for?
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Tebenter, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Who cares?
What do you care? Jealous?
Of course not. I just think the experts should have some actual expertise. Taash could learn a thing or two.
Ouch!
I get it, she knows dragons. But what about fighting a Sylvan or a Dartmonger? Don't tell me I'm using the wrong blade.
I can hunt monsters.
You want pictures of monsters? I can provide some corpses.
A corpse? Nah. Now if you pose next to a Varterol still breathing down your neck, I'll think about it.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
I'll get you killed.
It's also a good way to get yourself killed. You got lucky with that Hurlock.
Hunting truffles won't sharpen Asan's talons.
It keeps him safe.
Till he meets an ogre.
Right. See you around.
Not sure how I liked how that conversation ended, but we got a couple of companion outings. Davrin wanted to go for a walk with Asan, so let's go to Arlathan and do that.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. What did you call it? Tullum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Asan how to find some.
Okay.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting. What are you doing? It's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Okay.
That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Oh, there are more here.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlathan Forest.
Over here.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
You expect an answer?
If you're expecting him to answer, that's probably your answer.
Well, if it means you'll start listening.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember? Tullum? Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if we can find any more of these.
Yeah.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So, how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own?
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat?
Haven't yet. There. I think Hassan's got something.
Oh, damn. There we
Why
go.
don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Well, there's your answer.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
Nice. Behave, Hassan.
It's for your own good, Hassan.
Listen to him. It's a dangerous world. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Nice. Just don't get reckless.
Be careful. All it takes is one miss.
Death always wins. Sooner or later. Can't live your life worrying about that. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Let's go. Davrin has finally found a food Hassan enjoys eating, gingerwort truffles. In hunting for the elusive treat, Davrin gained new understanding of Hassan's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffin bonded a little more during their forest excursion. Alright, Taash needed something in Ravane now, so that's our next companion quest. So let's head on over to Ravane.
Hey.
Hey.
Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Oh, man. This is unexpected for you.
Look at you, feeding the birds.
My mother made me do it when I was young. Sent me out here every night with dinner scraps.
We're a ways from town.
She said I had a lot of energy to burn off. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Qunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antoine called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Qunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you.
There you go.
Shathan was worried about what the Qunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go.
Understandable.
Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them. What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn.
Let's do it.
Got it.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting. Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An untimed supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Oh, she gonna burn it down.
I'm on it.
Here, I was thinking I was gonna just kick it.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How would you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
Nice.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Taash.
It's a kitty
I
cat.
brought food.
Evka and Taash. It's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Gotcha. It's rough out here.
No good being stuck in the rain. You gonna be okay?
My shelter is enough. It's better for me than being inside.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antoine when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Watch yourself.
Be careful out here. We saw banners from untimed patrols.
I saw them. They did not see me. I will stay safe.
Okay. Let me know if they bother you.
I am at peace, Evka and Taash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Evka and Taash.
Panahe done. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Qunari, a little Ravani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
Well, nice little mix. What about challenges of living in different worlds? I'll say that's rough.
Not always easy, is it?
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Focusing on... Yeah.
So what's not always easy?
I went from being a Tevinter nobody to a shadow dragon rebel. And now helping a team fight elven gods. Just once, I'd like to be one thing, you know?
Yeah. I had to take Qunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Qunari and Ravane were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
But to the Antam, you and I are just for Shoth, right?
Yeah. Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Oh, relax.
You know what I meant.
She always did like the grumpy ones. In truth, Evka and Taash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antom.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Qunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahadan, Evatash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
Forget her.
Don't let her ruin your mood. This was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Taash spent time on the Ravani coast feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. Encounter with her mother, Shaitan, showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interests at heart. Now that we have those companion quests out of the way, let's do one of our story missions that we just got. We're going to meet Evka and Antoine in the Hossber Wetlands. So let's go there now.
Rook, welcome to the Hossber Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of Blight through the Hossber Wetlands. Much like the village you found, the Blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
This is only the beginning.
It only gets worse from here.
We've got the same feeling.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sensed Blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
We need a plan.
All right, tell me there's a plan.
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
Yeah. You two research the Blight.
So you two study the Blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Right? I'm on it.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle Blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for Darkspawn.
I'll try not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
So be careful.
Okay. Let's go then.
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
Yeah, there's one.
That's our blight boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments, yes.
Hit that.
Got the sample.
I hear you're the one who got that fancy alluvium up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
So tell me, how safe is it? Darkspawn, don't drop your guard.
Everyone all right?
I've had some practice at this. What were we saying? So tell me, how safe is it? Any...
Another champion. Let's deal with it.
Oh, that's actually the big one we just passed.
Got it.
First at Demetta's Crossing, now Lavendel. This could be the whole world.
I've never seen it.
Careful ahead.
Yeah, that's not the way we should go.
You gotta move!
This was farmland.
You're right. It's...
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
You just want to shoot stuff.
Yeah, why not? Shoot that.
An ogre.
Oh, hello.
I think it sensed us attacking the boils. It's not happening.
We need to stop it.
Ready for a follow-up. Great work, Davrin.
It's down. And another sun.
That should be enough to study.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Chest in here. Sweet. Alright. Get back to Evka and Antoine.
Light gummed up the entrance. Cut through.
We're here. We got Bach.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the Blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I can I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the Blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden...
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Buddy. You don't scare me.
Do you think titles and bluster scare me?
And your venom is better directed toward your magisters.
Rook knew something was
You
wrong.
sure about that, bro?
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The Blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to Blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
Back off, dude.
He's trying to help.
Enough! You tampered with a ritual that unleashed Blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the Blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control Blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The Blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the Blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
Huh. He's an asshole.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Uh-oh. Antoine and Evka tried to convince the First Warden that the Blight was changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they weren't giving up there. Though ordered back to Weishaupt, Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the Blight and send word if they learned anything more. Alright, well that quest is done. Before we head to Morrigan in the Cobbled Swan, I want to go back, and we found the champion here in Hossber Wetlands. I want to go back and take it out. So, let's see if we can do it. Alright, there it is. Let's take this thing out.
Looks like we're doing this!
This new ability. Let's try that.
go again.
Oh, stand here. You staggered, buddy. Let's go.
Clearing the way, one champion at a time.
Hell yeah.
This'll open the way.
Hell yeah. Now let's go back and go use the champion's essence spectrum crystals. Alright, there it is.
I heard about this Nadas Derthalan spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful. The things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
And that beak of his hurts.
Oh my god. There we go.
Intrusion.
What's wrong? Is it the undead we've been fighting?
Corruption seeps in, Dweller. It overflows here. Staunch it.
Staunch it.
One of those blighted Vatas. There's got to be some way to close them.
Hello.
The old gods give you that throne. Get up and fight. Here it comes.
Alright.
Ready for a follow-up.
Take that, sucker. Oh, you got me.
Make it hurt.
Bring it down.
In darkness,
Come on. Oh, buddy. Ooh. Hit him with it.
Ready for a follow-up.
ready again.
Take it.
Get it, Davrin.
No problem.
Hell yeah, Davin. Hell yeah. There we go.
Light and song stolen.
Ready here.
There you go.
Should weaken it.
That doesn't do shit to you,
Ranged
does it?
incoming. Ready here.
Take it.
Not again. How do we stop it?
It's weakening the Vata. Keep going.
I'm ready, bro. A wellspring rain.
Keep going. Keep going.
Ready to go.
Straight up.
You gotta move.
Oh. Bye-bye time. Incoming. Oh, he was already dead.
They're gone. They tear that revenant. All that's left is its essence.
Revenant essence.
Every one of these gets us a little farther.
Place the corrupted essence in the door. Stays good. Nice. All right. Well, let's go. Let's go to this door, shall we? The door is just over here. There it is.
This door. I think the essence we took from that revenant might be our way through.
Then it's a key. Maybe the gods are hiding something.
Maybe. So I'll have to wait and find out. We got 2 more that we need. I think that's going to do it for this part of Dragon Age the Veilguard, though. Next time, I think we will go speak to Morrigan. She wants to meet us in the Cobbled Swan. That's what we'll do next time. If you enjoyed this part, please hit the like button. Leave any comments on what you liked about this part, how much you hate the First Warden. I'm sure we all agree that the First Warden is an asshole. But yeah, look forward to our conversation with Morrigan in the next one. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. And I will see you in the next one.